Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will give you guys full update on Mehek. Shaurya and Mehek gets married. On their wedding day, Shaurya was given a spiked drink and was kidnapped. Mehek is left stranded on a Mandap. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, please do to subscribe and stick with me as we dive into the full update.
The scene starts with the wedding celebrations of Shaurya and Mehek. The wedding celebrations of Shaurya and Mehek are in full swing. The couple happily dances together, enjoying each other's company in the middle of a lively crowd. Everyone is in high spirits. Meanwhile, away from the joyful atmosphere, Sanjay secretly talks to Jaggi, instructing him to carry out a dangerous task. He makes it clear that the job must be done perfectly. As the music changes, the rest of the guests, including Sanjay and Vaitlana, join the dance floor. Under the cover of the festivities, Sanjay discreetly hands Vaitlana a small bottle containing an intoxicating liquid. She pours it into a glass of juice and subtly signals Mohit to give it to Shaurya. Unaware of the plot, Mohit delivers the spiked drink to Shaurya, who is still dancing closely with Mehek. Shaurya drinks it without suspicion. A wave of dizziness hits him, but he chooses to ignore it and continues dancing with his bride. Later, everyone sits down for dinner. Shaurya and Mehek sit side by side, exchanging smiles. Shaurya's dizziness continues, but he brushes it off. Sanjay announces it's time to start eating. Kanta playfully says that the bride and groom will share a plate, and Mohit and Nehal tease that they should also feed each other. There's more light-hearted banter about how, after marriage, they will eat each other's minds. Shaurya is about to feed Mehek when Sonal interrupts, asking for a shagun, wedding gift. Shaurya gives her and Nehal 2,000 rupees, but they jokingly demand 81,000. Shaurya, still in good humor, hands over his credit card instead. Seema then informs everyone that the marriage ceremony will take place at 4 a.m., and until then, the bride and groom must stay in separate rooms. Guests are invited to rest. Shaurya, still feeling lightheaded, starts heading to his room. Mehek notices his condition and asks if he's all right. He admits his head is spinning but insists he's fine. With a loving exchange, he tells her he'll return soon, and she says she'll be waiting for him at the Mandap. As they part, Shaurya gives Mehek an intense look, almost as if it might be the last time he sees her, and she lets go of his hand reluctantly. Vicky helps Shaurya to his room and offers him water, but Shaurya declines. Alone, he sits on the couch, takes a sip of water, and rubs his aching head. Meanwhile, Sanjay calls Jaggi again, telling him that Shaurya is in place and they have half an hour to act. His tone makes it clear that failure is not an option. Back in her room, Mehek confides to Nehal that she's worried about Shaurya's health. Nehal teases her for being so concerned so soon after marriage, suggesting she'll see him soon enough. Mehek tries calling Shaurya, but his phone is on silent. Shaurya notices her call but is too weak to answer. At that moment, Jaggi and his goons move in on him. Mehek asks Nehal to go check on Shaurya, but Nehal is called away by Monsi for another task. She promises Mehek she'll check later. Mehek's unease grows, sensing that something is not right. When Mehek is brought to the Mandap, she looks stunning but distracted, scanning the crowd for Shaurya. She clutches PD's hand for comfort and quietly asks Nehal if she saw Shaurya. Nehal apologizes, saying she couldn't go. Meanwhile, Vaitlana nervously checks with Sanjay about whether their men are doing their job. Sanjay assures her they are. As the ceremony is about to start, people notice Shaurya is missing. Seema is sent to fetch him but returns to say Shaurya is nowhere to be found. The family begins to panic. Mehek urgently asks if anyone went to check on him, but no one has. She recalls a troubling dream she had 2 days earlier in which Shaurya was drowned in a pool, and her fear intensifies. Despite multiple calls from Ravi, Corona, and Vicky, Shaurya does not answer. Sanjay pretends to speculate that Shaurya might be hiding out of fear, but Corona sharply tells him off. Sanjay and Vaitlana smirk in secret, confident in their plan. Suddenly, in a chilling scene far from the wedding venue, Shaurya's turban falls from a moving car and is crushed under its wheels, hinting at something sinister. Back at the venue, Mehek becomes hysterical, trying to run out and search for him. Her family restrains her, assuring her that everyone is looking. She insists she warned Shaurya something bad would happen, but he didn't listen. Sonal and Kanta try to calm her, but she breaks down in tears, clinging to her friends and relatives, terrified that her groom has disappeared under mysterious circumstances. As the search for Shaurya intensifies, Connor repeatedly calls him, but there's no answer. Javan, frustrated and helpless, tells Ravi to keep trying, lamenting that his daughter is in distress while Shaurya is missing, and he feels stuck in his chair like a handicapped man. Ravi reassures him they will find Shaurya soon. Around the venue, everyone is making frantic calls. Corona pleads out loud for Shaurya to pick up at least her call. Sanjay tries to calm her and instructs Vaitlana to bring water. Vaitlana, feigning concern, tells Corona not to worry, claiming Shaurya might have gone for some urgent work. Corona firmly denies this, saying her son would never abandon the wedding, convinced something is wrong. Connor announces he has already called the police. Vaitlana scoffs that he's overreacting, but Sanjay pretends to agree with the decision, adding a dark remark about what if someone has cut him. Corona snaps at him for speaking nonsense, and he quickly backtracks, pretending to be worried for his nephew. Nehal tries to console Mehek, but she grows desperate, declaring she'll find Shaurya herself. Ignoring Sonal's protests, she pushes past everyone and leaves. Meanwhile, Sanjay tries calling Jaggi again, but he doesn't pick up. Vaitlana questions whether Jaggi is trustworthy or might turn against them, and Sanjay angrily warns her to keep quiet. The police arrive, led by an inspector who greets Sanjay with suspicion. Sanjay explains his nephew is missing on his wedding day. Ravi narrates the events leading up to Shaurya's disappearance. In another corner, PD weeps while Kanta and Monsi try to reassure her. Balwant voices his worry about Shaurya's safety, while Rajiv suggests they check hospitals. PD insists nothing will happen to him. Vicky then reports that he's searched every room in the resort, including the swimming pool area, but Shaurya is nowhere to be found. Shruti sarcastically asks why Shaurya would go swimming, prompting Seema to snap at her for being insensitive. Suddenly, Mehek bolts from the area, forcing Kanta and others to chase her. The inspector then takes Ravi and Javan aside, hinting at their past conflict with Shaurya and questioning the sudden change in relations. He warns that if Shaurya isn't found soon, the news will become public, and suspicion will fall on everyone, including Mehek. Sanjay secretly smirks at the inspector's words. Mehek, tearful but determined, tells the inspector to doubt anyone he wishes, as long as Shaurya is found. On a deserted road, a mysterious car is seen throwing Shaurya's watch onto the ground. Back at the resort, the inspector searches Shaurya's room. He asks whether the marriage was happening with Shaurya's consent. Vicky scoffs at the suggestion, pointing out the lavish wedding arrangements. Vaitlana chimes in that everyone was happy about the marriage. A constable arrives with Shaurya's turban, found on the road. Mehek instantly recognizes it. The inspector notes tire marks over it, suggesting Shaurya was forced into a car, possibly after being made unconscious. He orders a search for all vehicles that entered the area. Mehek collapses into a chair in tears. Meanwhile, the mysterious car is shown again, this time tossing Shaurya's sherwani onto the roadside. Mehek sits alone in the mandap, clutching memories of her time with Shaurya, their garland exchange, dinner together, and his parting promise to return. She stares at the door, convinced he will come. Kanta gently urges her to leave, but Mehek refuses, insisting on keeping her promise to wait in the mandap. The family watches in silent grief. Corona warns her that punishing herself won't bring Shaurya back, but Mehek remains adamant. Vaitlana, watching coldly, mutters that Mehek might spend the rest of her life waiting, as Shaurya will only return as ashes. On the road, Shaurya's phone is thrown from the mysterious car. Sanjay calls Jaggi again, demanding an explanation for his silence. Jaggi claims they couldn't carry out the plan because when they entered Shaurya's room, he wasn't there. He says their phone died and the police's arrival forced them to leave. Suspicious and frustrated, Sanjay wonders where Shaurya has gone if Jaggi didn't take him. Vaitlana points out that Shaurya has many enemies. Sanjay calls Rajiv, accusing him of playing games, but Rajiv denies involvement, fearing the fallout if Shaurya learns of their connection. Sanjay ends the call and tells Vaitlana he's considering leaving the country in case Jaggi gets caught and talks to the police. Vaitlana questions whether he's scared, but Sanjay calls it cleverness. He then goes to Corona, pretending to blame himself for Shaurya's disappearance and offering to go to the temple to pray for forgiveness. Morning comes, and Mehek is still sitting in the Mandap, pale and exhausted from waiting all night without water. Nehal urges Kanta to take her home. Mehek refuses, asking again if Shaurya is coming. Mohit says PD and Balwant have already been sent home. The resort manager asks them to vacate, but Kanta requests a few more minutes. Mehek clings to her resolve, insisting the wedding rituals must be completed before she leaves for Shaurya's house. Kanta, heartbroken, tries to make her see that everyone else has gone home and Shaurya is still missing. She assures her that he will return soon, though the uncertainty hangs heavy in the air. Thanks for watching.